Hi, this video tutorial is about using the assignment feature in your Moodle course and adding grades to your gradebook using that assignment feature. So go ahead and navigate to the course you'd like to add assignment for. I'll be using my demo course. And when you're ready to add an assignment to your course, just turn editing on in the top right hand corner. Click add an activity or resource in the area you'd like to add assignment, and then click assignment and click add. Now is the time when you get to name your assignment. I'll call this assignment 1. And you can add files or a description if you like, but generally you don't need to. There's no requirement there. You can also allow submissions from a certain time, create a due date, which is when the assignment is due, and then a cutoff date, which is when students are not allowed to submit anymore. I'm just going to leave those set as the default. They start on the day that you create them and give a week of time unless you change those dates. So for submission types, usually people want to have file submissions checked. That's where a student uploads a Word document or a PDF or whatever sort of file you might want them to upload. You can also choose online text, which will give the student a text box that they can just type information into instead of uploading a file. That's totally up to you. I'm going to go ahead and allow both the online text and the file submission so we can see what it looks like when we grade it. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and click Save and Display. There are lots of other settings in this menu, but I'm not going to go through an exhaustive list of those right now. So Save and Display, and then you can see here that Assignment 1 is created, and it's ready to start accepting submissions. If I head back to the front of the course, you'll see that Assignment 1 has appeared in the area where I created it. And now students can go in and make submissions. So I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to go in and log in as a student, make a few submissions so we can see what it looks like when we enter the grading interface. Okay, I've logged in as a couple students and added some assignments. So now let's navigate back there and add some grades and feedback for these students. So I'm going to head back to my course, and then I'll open up Assignment 1. And now I can see that I have 7 participants altogether. 2 of them have submitted, and 2 of those need grading. When I'm ready to grade, I can just go ahead and click the grade icon, and it will open up the grading interface. So first it's going to show you just all the students in the grading interface. But what I want to do is use the filter to just show me the ones that need grading. And so here we go. For this student, Erica's student, I used the online text submission, so there's no file here. But you can see this right here would be her response. I just used Lorem Ipsum. So I can view it there. I can go ahead and give her a grade. I'll give her 100. And then I can give her comments as well. So I can tell her that she did a great job, and anything else, subjective feedback that I'd like to give for this particular assignment. I'll go down to the bottom, I'll click Save Changes, and it'll tell me, the changes to the grade and feedback were saved. Okay, great. I'm ready to move on to the next user. I'll do that by clicking the right arrow up here at the top, and it'll show me that Frank, student, has submitted a Word document. It's right here. I can go ahead and click on that to view the Word document. And I didn't actually leave the site in spite of that message. But I downloaded the Word document. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And you can see it's right here, Lorem Ipsum. I can look over it. And then I can give Frank a grade. I also see right here that Frank made a comment about the assignment. Students can do this when they submit. If they have something to tell you about how the assignment went, or maybe there was some confusion, I can tell him, I can just have a little dialogue, let him know that, that it's okay that he wasn't sure about the assignment, for instance. I can give him a grade here. I'll give him 100 and then a feedback here. And you can see that the grading and feedback were saved. And if you want to know where all this is going, all these grades, they're aggregating over in the gradebook. So up here in the top left-hand corner, you can see the course that you're in from within the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click that link. I do want to leave that page. I'm going to go over here and look in the grades section just to see if those grades came through. So let's have a look for assignment 1. You can see right here that Frank and Erica both have grades for this assignment. And then if I navigate to the user report, we can see the feedback that we put in. We can see the feedback that we put in for those students. So maybe I want to look at Frank. And we can see that assignment 1, the feedback comments I put in are right here, and the grade is flowed right over into the gradebook. Makes it very easy to manage feedback. I'll also have a look at Erica, and you can see where I wrote her great job in that feedback. It just flows right into the gradebook. And this user report, this is the interface that the students see. So they'll get the grade for the assignment and your feedback right there together in the user report by default. So assignment can be a really handy way to collect assignments, provide grades, and feedback. If you have any other questions or want to know more about how to use assignment or some specific settings in that edit settings menu, please go ahead and get in contact with me using the information on the screen. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching and happy Moodling.